Hello, race fans, and welcome to the sixth race of the Shiny Wax Piston Cup Series Season 2 here at Hills County Speedway for the Hills County 200. Carl Clutchin starting on pole today. He's had a fast start to the season in the top 10 in points, looking to keep that momentum up here today. Starting up front are guys like Paunchy Wipeout, Reb Meeker, Alan Carbonfizz, and Kurt Bushwhack looking to have better runs today than they have so far. Qualifying struggles for guys like Darren Leadfoot and Ernie Gearson and Doug Throttleman, who look fast but will have their work cut out for them. And then a bunch of guys crashed in qualifying, 4 to be precise, and rookie Tex Ford failed tech inspection in his first start. Now getting ready for the command to fire engines. Drivers, start your engines. As the cars roll off, let's look at the starting lineup for today's race. Carl Clutchin, Lane Locke in row 1 today. Reb Meeker, Marcus Kranksler, Paunchy Wipeout, Alan Carbonfizz, Kurt Bushwhack, and Chip Gearings, Jimmy Cables, and Floyd Mulvihill round out your top 10 today. Looking back through the field, you got guys like Brian Spark and Todd Marcus who have wins up near the front, and guys like Darren Leadfoot and Ernie Gearson and Jack DePost more towards the back. Al McWhippen and Tex Ford making their first starts for today's race in 37th and 39th. And in between them are Chase Loop, Bobby Rotesta, Austin Lawkins, and Dino Drafsky, who all crash in qualifying. As the pace car pulls off, we're getting ready to start this race up. Coming through turns 3 and 4, Clutchin, Locke, Meeker, Kranksler. Coming to the green flag is in the air, and we are underway for 18 laps here at Hills County. Marcus Kranksler wasting no time, moving poor Lane Locke back into the pack, and that allows Marcus Kranksler and Reb Meeker to clear everyone. Paunchy Wipeout pressuring Meeker there, but everyone will hold serve entering lap number 2. Clutchin leads the first lap. He has looked strong all weekend. Was second fastest in practice to Doug Throttleman. Throttleman just had a terrible qualifying effort, and here comes Paunchy Wipeout to the inside of Meeker. As 3 wide now, Kurt Bushwhack with an aggressive move. He doesn't want to waste this opportunity at all. Alan Carbonfizz doesn't either, and they will both shuffle Paunchy Wipeout back to 4th place. Everyone gets sorted out. Bushwhack and Carbonfizz having great runs today, but they are no match for Carl Clutchin right now. Clutchin already starting to catch lap traffic. He'll have to navigate that pretty quickly. He goes by Jake Schiff. Puts the bumper to Ford. Welcome to the sport, kid. And Clutchin wasting no time. He's going to go 3 wide to the inside of Matthew Overtaker and Axel. And Loader all the way up the track. He bumps McWhippen out of the way. And around goes Murray Clutchburn. And up and over goes Todd Marcus. A vicious crash here off turn 4. What in the world happened there? Half of the field was involved in that one. Let's see what happened here. Marcus just gets into the back of Clutchburn, turns him. And Clutchburn hooks Marcus, flips him over, Jack DePost as well. Ralph Carlo with a nice save to stay off of everything. And Clutchburn collects a ton of cars. He got a lot of big names here. Jack DePost, Chase DeLoop, Darren Leadfoot, Ernie Gearson, and Todd Marcus, just to name a few. Free pass here to Al McWhippen, and he will get back on the lead lap. Green flag back in the air. We are back underway. Clutchin to the inside of Bushwhack, trying to keep the lead, and he will clear him coming off of turn 2 as we get a flyby of the field here. Entering lap number 10, Carl Clutchin pulling away from Bushwhack now, just trying to extend his lead. He had a big one before that caution came out. On board with Bushwhack, you can just see the difference in speed here. Clutchin is on rails right now. No one a threat right now. Here comes Carbonfizz to the inside of Bushwhack. He's going to take over the second position. Chip Gearings tried to get in there, but couldn't right now. Carl Clutchin just flying away from the field. No one in his zip code. He looks like this is his race to lose right now. Entering lap 12, everyone trying to pursue, and Doug Throttleman, I mentioned him earlier, he started 31st. He's all the way up into the top 5 now as around goes Parker Breakston off the bumper of Paunchy Wipeout. And that's going to hurt Carl Clutchin dearly as TG Castlenut gets a little over aggressive, turns Wipeout into Breakston, and ends the day for Parker while the others are going to be okay. Free pass will go to Ricky Axel here. He will get back on the lead lap. Just a few laps to go here. Green flag is in the air. And here comes the Doug Throttleman. Makes it 3 wide inside of Bushwhack. Locke gets punted by Paunchy Wipeout. And in the chaos, Doug Throttleman going to the outside of Carbonfizz. And he's going to take over the second position. He's been the only guy that has matched Clutchin at all this weekend, and he has somehow come from 31st all the way up to 2nd with just 3 to go. On board with Throttleman now, he is closing in on Clutchin. Clutchin trying to hold on here. Dud Throttleman will not let this opportunity pass. Clutchin doesn't want to either, but he may have no choice. Throttleman coming to his back bumper. He is absolutely on rails, catching the guy who has led every lap. Coming to the white flag. Throttleman tries to duck inside. Clutchin blocks. He bumps him in the middle of the corner. Both of them save it. Throttleman to the inside, back to the outside. Brilliant move by Throttleman. He's along the outside. Clutchin slams him into the wall. They slide off the corner, and Dud Throttleman is going to take the victory here at Hills County Motor Speedway. What a drive from 31st on the grid all the way to his first career win in the Shiny Wax Piston Cup Series. What a job by Dud Throttleman. And he's going to take his sweet time with this burnout. He's been waiting for that for a long time. And he very clearly knows how to do one. He's just never had the chance. Let's look at the results for today's race here in Hills County. A wild one right at the end between Throttleman and Clutchin. Carl Clutchin has to be heartbroken. Led almost every lap. Just didn't lead the one that mattered most. Kurt Bushwhack, Alan Carbonfizz had great runs today. Also, in the shadows, Dino Drafsky all the way up from 42nd to 8th, and Bobby Rotesta from 40th to 12th. Austin Lawkins 40th to 14th. Points leader Darren Ledfoot back in 15th there. Meeker and Cranksler fell back. Greg Candyman with a great race, his first career top 20. Sporty Rodson finished 21st. Al McWhippen 25th in his first career start. And then you got the guy who was second in points, Chase DeLoop, right behind him. And as we look back through the field, rookie Tex Ford in his first career start finished 33rd. Not on the lead lap, but hopefully it'll get better for him. And then right behind them, you got Parker Breakston, Todd Marcus, Jack DePost, Ernie Gearson, Phil Tankson, Buck Bearingley, Brick Yardley, and Dirksen D'Agostino, who all crash out today. Now let's take a look at the point standings after this 6th race of the season. Darren Ledfoot holds on to a slim points lead over the winless Carl Clutchin and Dud Throttleman. Spark, Drafsky, DeLoop, and Locke are not too far behind, and then Castlenut, Gearings, and Lockins round out the top 10. We're using the chase format for this points season, so there are 2 wild cards that will be given to drivers with wins. Those would go to Todd Marcus and Ernie Gearson over Cranksler and Breakston if the chase started today. Then you got Jack DePost back here in 23rd. He couldn't use his win even if there weren't 2 drivers in front of him outside the top 12, because outside the top 20, you can't use them. And then Kurt Bushwhack, Paunchy Wipeout, and Alan Carbonfizz helped their seasons out quite a bit with strong runs here today. Ralph Carlos still having an awful season. And then back here outside the top 40, Al McWhippen and Tex Ford looking to have great Piston Cup careers that start today. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope to do more of these in the future. And thank you guys all for the support, and thank you for, just wanting these things to come back for so long. I do appreciate it, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I will be doing more of these in the future. So thank you all so much for watching. This has been TurboCart 37. Have a great day, guys.